This is a wax mould of a 15-year-old set to be proclaimed the Catholic Church's first saint of the millennial generation. But Carlo Acutis, his mother, Antonia Salzano, told Reuters he was much like any other teen, including struggling to fit in at school.
Definitely, Carlo was an ordinary child like everybody. I used to play, to have friends, to go to school. But his extraordinary was the fact that he opened the door of his heart to Jesus, and he put Jesus at the first place in his life.
The British-born Italian boy died from leukemia in 2006, age 15, but spent his short life building websites to spread his faith. He will be elevated to the same level as Mother Teresa and Francis of Assisi after multiple miracles were reported after his death, attributed to his intercession with God.
The first miracle he did the day of the funeral, because a woman with a breast cancer prayed Carlo, and she had to start the chemotherapy, and the cancer disappeared completely.
Church officials say a 4-year-old Brazilian boy with a serious pancreatic malformation was healed, as well as a 21-year-old Costa Rican woman who was near death after a bicycle accident. Both mothers of the cases had prayed to Acutis for help, Vatican authorities said. His reputation for performing miracles grew, and he was moved along the official sainthood path, with his body moved to the town of Assisi in central Italy in line with his last wishes. He was entombed with a wax mould of his likeness. Ever since, crowds have been gathering at the clear-sided casket. Tens of thousands more are expected to attend the canonization service in St. Peter's Square on April 27. Vatican officials hope Pope Francis, who is still recovering from a serious bout of double pneumonia, will preside. In Assisi, young believers and others had come to see Acutis for themselves, looking for inspiration and an example.
In the past, I used to see saints as people distant from us. But in this case, he's a guy like us, younger than us, and we also saw him in this shrine.
Mi sono emozionata, ho sentito proprio qualcosa dentro qui.
I got excited. I really felt something inside, a warmth that is not just faith. I got goosebumps. It's him, and I think he hears us all.
Credo che ci ascolti tutti quanti. Una storia talmente toccante.
It's a really touching story. Such a handsome, rich boy who dedicated himself to Jesus in a world of young people who are at a loss. It's beautiful.
Bellissimo.
A process that can lead to sainthood, known as a cause, cannot usually start until 5 years after a person's death. In the early years of the Church, a saint could be declared such by acclamation by the people, or by cardinals, or by papal decree. Today, the Vatican department that studies sainthood causes is known as the Dicastery for the Causes of Saints. The Dicastery studies the person's life to ensure they lived what is known as a life of heroic virtues. After which, a miracle such as medically inexplicable healing is needed for the person to be beatified. Acutis was beatified in 2020. A second distinct miracle must take place after the beatification in order to proceed to sainthood.